Welcome back to another episode of What Pisses Me Off. Today I want to talk about Trump's three-ring circus. And this is how he is destroying America. This isn't like something that wasn't planned. The 2025 plan was designed to destroy America. We're only halfway through, and look at the destruction we already have. So let's talk about the three-ring circus. Ring number one was the whole immigration, plan. This was totally racist to bait all the racist, fascist Nazis to vote for him. It's also to distract you by putting troops in every major American city, right? That really can't do anything. The troops have no law enforcement powers. So you may think, we're going to send the troops to wherever. They stand around, they pick up garbage because they have zero law enforcement powers. They don't even give them guns. Well, now they're saying, let's give them guns. To do what? Shoot civilians? I mean, they have no law enforcement powers. So they'll walk around and look intimidating. But that's it. It's to distract you from the plan for 2025 to overthrow America. And it's happening. Look at it. I mean, we have troops in LA, we have troops in DC. They're doing nothing. They're picking up freaking garbage in the parks. And then we have these goons running around, ICE goons, not wearing a uniform, not wearing a badge, not wearing a name tag, with face masks. What are they, robbing a bank? Goons. To distract you from what they are doing behind the scenes. Have you noticed that Congress isn't passing any laws? That's their job. They're not passing a damn thing. They don't have to. They've given Trump and his goons in the White House the authority to do whatever he wants. They're not going to impeach him. He can invade any city he wants. He can do whatever it is illegal. They will not say a thing. In fact, now we have the Epstein bullshit, right? With, little cards and, there's videos of him doing things, right? Doing things. They will never impeach him. So give it up. Unless we replace the, fascist pedo party that, in charge of the House, he can do whatever he wants. And let's look at the other party, or the other branch of government. Yeah? The fascist pedo Supreme Court. They're also doing the same thing. They let them do whatever you want. That's fine. Yeah, you want to trash the Fourth Amendment? We'll just erase it. Don't worry about it. First Amendment? Yeah. We just erased it. Don't worry about it. Just do your 2025 plan. So we have three branches of government that are basically fascist and letting them do whatever the hell they want. The only people that are fighting back are governors of certain states. Our Democrat, people in House, no, they're gone. They may as well be in Cancun on vacation with Ted Cruz. Senate, well, I don't know. Maybe they're vacationing in Canada. I don't hear anything from any of them. They're just letting, the fascists do whatever the hell they want. So now we go to the second ring, right? The second ring is the economy. Yeah. Have you noticed that he has basically trashed the entire world to hate us, right? They don't want to trade with us. They don't want to take our goods. They don't want a vacation here. They don't want anything to do with us anymore. That was by design. That wasn't like, oh my God, he's upset the whole world. Yeah. That was designed in 2025 plan. Isolate the USA from all of its allies and friends. I think job accomplished, right? Nobody wants to do business. Hell, we had a Hyundai plant in Georgia to build, EV batteries. And he sent the freaking ICE in and arrested 300 of their Korean workers, right? Yeah, so much for trade. Yeah, bring your money. Bring those billions of dollars and build your plant in America. Yeah, that was all bullshit. That's all bullshit. They had no plan to build anything. In fact, John Deere left. Mack Trucks left. GM left. Ford left. Everybody has fucking left, right? Even more companies are looking to build overseas because they don't want to do business in this country. And the whole plan was, we need to bring manufacturing back to this country. Well, you just sent all the manufacturers overseas. By design. Don't think that this was like, oh my God, he's so terrible a businessman. No, this was all in the 2025 plan that he said, I don't know anything about our 25 plan. I have no idea what that is. Well, you seem to be sticking to the fucking numbers. So anyway, we have a third ring, right, in the circus. And the third ring is to trash the government, right? You can't have a competent government if you're going to trash a country, right? The immigration, right? Piss off all the people, start deporting people to other countries, even if that's not where they come from. Split up families, build concentration camps. That's all part of plan 1. 2, trade. Get rid of all the trade. Devastate our economy, right? Make people lose their jobs. Then they have no money. They can't buy anything. Everybody's devastated. They can't fight back if they're broke, right? All the fascists know all of these rules, right? People can't fight back if they're broke and homeless. And then get rid of the homeless, right? put them in a concentration camp. So you may be wondering, what is plan 3? What was the third ring of the circus? Well, I'll tell you what it is, and you probably already know what it is. Destroy the government. How do you destroy the government? Well, first of all, you fire everyone that is competent in their job. Scientists, right? Experts, PhDs, people who've been working for the government for 20 and 30 years that know exactly what they're doing. Get them out. Out, 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 out. Then you bring in unqualified idiots, right? Who don't know how to do the job, that don't know what the hell they're doing, to, mess up the government so bad that people lose, confidence in the government, because they're like, oh my God, what the hell are these people doing? We have an FBI director who's on social media more than he's actually doing his job, and he doesn't even know what his job is, and he has all like I need glasses. My eyes are going, the same. Yeah. Then we put Noam in charge of, Homeland Security. Really? You feel safer with Noam in charge of Homeland Security? Oh, yeah. Besson, a hedge fund, bro, right? Who doesn't know a goddamn thing. He's just a hedge fund, millionaire. And they put him in charge of the freaking Treasury. He doesn't know a damn thing about Treasury. And he was there just to muck things up. We can't even sell our debt anymore. The national debt. We have to sell bonds to make the money to, for the national debt. So he puts the bonds out, right, after we've trashed all our, friends. So like, oh, here, buy these U.S. bonds. We need to sell our debt. And they're like, no, thanks. So now they're like, what the fuck are we going to do? We can't sell the bonds, and we have the national debt. We have money to pay, but we can't get the money by selling bonds. Oh my God. But what does he do? He goes on TV and he's like, oh, there's no problem. Oh no, Trump knows what he's doing. Oh yeah, this is all going to work out fine. Just it's like, oh, but we only made, 22,000 jobs last month. Oh, don't worry about that. This is all going to work out. This is all going to work out because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Then RFK Jr., okay? I can't even talk without laughing. We put an anti-vax idiot, right, from the internet in charge of our health and human services, right? The CDC. Who's good? He's supposed to protect us from the next pandemic. Everyone in this fucking country is going to die in the next pandemic because of RFK Jr., all right? Just, get yourself ready, get a white sheet, cover so you can cover up all your relatives as they die, because we're not going to have any vaccines. In fact, polio is going to come back, especially in Florida, right? Measles are already back in various states, especially Texas, right? All things that we already have vaccines for, and yeah, don't worry about it. Mumps, rubella, whooping cough, all these things. right? We're going to have the fucking bubonic plague come back in the U.S. because we put an idiot who doesn't believe in science in charge of our health care. Yeah, good luck. So, yeah. And then, I have to not forget Hexus, right? A Fox News idiot, right? Who is now in charge of our military. Yeah, and I can tell you, our military has like zero faith in his abilities to run the show. But they can't say anything. I mean, it's the military. They have to follow orders, but they look at him like, the biggest idiot on the freaking planet. So there you go. There's your 3-ring circus of how to destroy a country, a democratic country. And that pisses me off. See you next time.